Good afternoon to all. So, welcome to online lecture and joint venture account. So, previous class we discussed about what is the meaning of joint venture and also explained the differences between the joint venture account and partnership firm and joint venture account and consignment account also. So here, like a giant venture is like nothing but like a association of persons to carry on the business. Like it is nothing but a temporary partnership. It is nothing but a temporary partnership. A temporary partnership between the members who come together for joint consignment of goods or speculation of shares or construction of work or any other business activity. But here one of the important future is no firm name is used. No firm name is used and their business comes to an end as soon as the venture is completed. Very simply says that we can say that joint venture is an association between two or more person. It is a temporary partnership between the members. It is a temporary partnership between the members and it comes to an end at the completion of the joint venture and it is does not require any specific name of the firm. And also one of the important feature is the co-ventures have a freedom to do any type of business during the joint venture. These are the specific features of the joint venture account. But partnership account point of view, the name should be used. Must the partnership must have the firm's name, and the scope of the partnership is wider than the joint venture account. And the partnership parties are called as a partners. Parties in a partnership are called a partners, but parties in joint venture are called co-ventures. Parties in joint venture are called co-ventures. So here there is no limit. Membership point of view, in joint ventures point of view, no limit is there. There is no limit regarding to membership in joint venture account. But the membership restriction is there. Limit is there in a partnership account. It is limited to 20 in case of ordinary business and then 10 in case of banking business. In case of a ordinary business, how many members? 20. Ordinary business 20, and in case of a 10 members in case of banking business. If a banking partnership, maximum number is 10 and ordinary maximum number is 20. So the different some different characteristics are there while compared with the joint venture and partnership. Like that, joint venture and consignment both are also different. A joint venture, like a co-ventures are there. All the partners are known as, all the members in the joint venture are known as co-ventures. But in consignment, parties are called as principal and agent. Principal and agent. So in a joint venture, is like a temporary partnership, and therefore the relationship comes to an end as soon as the venture is completed. But the relationship between the consigner and the consignee may be continued over a long period. So in previous class, we discussed about what is the meaning of joint venture, partnership, consignment, joint venture versus partnership, joint venture versus consignment. Today we will more focus on accounting procedure. Today we will focus on accounting procedure. So here, accounting procedures point of view, there are three methods to maintain keeping the records. Three methods. One is no separate set of books. No separate set of books for the joint venture. Second one is separate set of books for the joint venture. No separate and separate. No separate and separate books for the joint venture. Then record of the transactions in the books of one of the co-venture. Record of the transactions in the books of one of the co-venture. So here three methods are there. Let us discuss one by one. One method here, one by one. Here first method is what? Like no separate set books for joint venture. Okay. Let us discuss the first method, that is no separate set books are maintained for the joint venture. So here all the co-ventures maintain the books, which means all the co-ventures maintain the books. No separate set of books are maintained. So under this method, each co-venture maintains the books. No separate method, no separate method, no separate method. Here only no separate method. Here all co-ventures maintains the book. All co-ventures maintains the books. Okay. First, joint venture account also there. Joint venture account and co-venture account. There are two types of accounts we have to prepare. Joint venture account preparation for the purpose of to know the profit or loss of the venture. Why here preparing the joint venture account? The joint venture account is prepared to know the profit or losses on the venture. To know the how much profit or loss arised on the joint venture. Then co-venture account is prepared to ascertain the how much amount payable to him or how much amount receivable from him. How much amount payable to him or how much amount receivable from him. So here two types of accounts we have prepared in the method of no separate set of books of method. No separate set of books. So let us discuss the journal entries. Let us discuss journal entries. So the first journal entry is cash. First journal entry is cash contributed. When cash is contributed, cash is contributed. General entry is joint venture account. Joint venture account at R to cash or bank account. So being cash is contributed. So after contributing, or sometimes not only provided a cash and also sometimes contributing in the form of goods. So whenever you contributing the goods, at that situation you have to prepare joint venture account that are to goods account. Joint venture account that are to goods account. So the second general entry. And the third one is when cash is paid for joint venture expenses. When cash is paid for joint venture expenses. Joint venture expenses point of view, just you have to write joint venture account that are to cash account or bank account. Your cash goes outside. Cash goes outside according to real account. What goes outside that is treated as a credit. So a joint venture account that are to cash or bank account. The first general entry is what? Cash contributed. Second general entry is what? Goods contributed. And third general entry is expenses. Then when expenses are incurred by the co-venture, not joint venture, some of the certain times expenditure incurred by co-ventures. In that situation, we have to write the general entry. Joint venture account at R2. Joint venture account at R2. Co-ventures account. Co-ventures account. So if the expenditure, if any expenditure incurred by the co-venture, then the next thing is first contributed cash or goods, then expenditure paid by joint venture or expenditure paid by the co-venture, and then sold the goods. When goods are sold for cash, when goods are sold for cash. So whenever you sold the goods, the general entry is cash or bank account that are to joint venture account. Cash or bank account that are to joint venture account. Then when goods are sold on credit, when goods are sold on credit, so debtors account that are to joint venture. when goods are sold on credit. When goods are sold on credit, so instead of cash and bank, just we have to write debtors account. Debtors account, debtor to joint venture account. Then again we receive the money from the debtors. If you receive the money from the debtors, then you have to write cash or bank account debtor to joint venture account. Cash or bank account debtor to joint venture account. So here the first general entry is what? Cash contributed. Second is goods contributed. Third is expenditure by joint venture. And fourth one is expenses by co-venture. Expenses by co-venture. And fifth one is sales. Fifth one is sales for cash. And sixth one is credit sales. Seventh one is amount received from Sunday debtors or debtors. Okay. Then eighth one is when cash or bills received from the co-venture. If any cash or bills received from the co-venture, just you have to write cash or bank account debtor to co-ventures account. Cash or bank account debtor to co-ventures account. Okay. When cash or bills received from the co-venture, cash or bank account debtor to bills received, cash or bills received, what it may be, debtor to co-ventures account. So when cash or bills payable sent to the co-venture, bills payable sent to the co-ventures, just co-ventures account debtor to bills payable. So if bills receivable, then there should be debited. Bills payable, there should be credited. Very simple. Bills receivable, bills payable. Sent to the co-venture and received from the co-venture. Okay. Then bill discounted. When bill discounted, so whenever you bill discounted, cash account debtor, so joint venture account debtor to bills received. So here instead of discount, we have to write joint venture. Cash account debtor, joint venture account debtor to bills receivable account. Okay. Then when goods are sold by the co-venture, not a joint venture. Co-ventures are sold. If the goods are sold, what is general entry? Generally, cash or bank account debtor to joint venture account when goods are sold. But here, the goods are sold by the co-venture. So instead of cash or bank, just you have to write co-venture account. Co-venture account debtor to joint venture account. Then, when commission or salary or interest is received, not received, receivable. Commission or salary or interest. Receivable is different, received is different. Received means cash already received. A receivable means just you have to write joint venture account, joint venture account, joint venture account debtor to joint venture account debtor to joint venture account debtor to commission or salary or interest received. Joint venture account debtor to commission, salary or interest account receivable. Then if payable, when the commission or salary or interest is payable, just you have to write joint venture account debtor to co-ventures account. Joint ventures account debtor to co-ventures account. So commission receivable and commission is payable. Then when unsold goods are taken, if unsold goods are taken, at that situation, we have to write purchase account debtor to joint venture account. Purchase account debtor to joint venture account. This general entry for what? Unsold goods are taken. If any goods are taken, so that is purchase account debtor to joint venture account. Or unsold goods are taken by co-venture. If any co-venture member taken, just you have to write co-venture account debtor to joint venture account. If unsold goods taken, general entry is purchase account debtor to joint venture account. But unsold goods are taken by the co-venture, then co-venture account debtor to joint venture account. Then another important thing is like profit for the joint venture. If any profit is erased, so joint venture account debtor to profit and loss account and to co-ventures account. Profit and loss account to co-ventures account. For loss is erased, this is the reversal general entry. Profit and loss account debtor, co-ventures account debtor to joint venture account. Then one more important general entry is closing stock. So your closing stock point of view, stock on joint venture account debtor to joint venture account. Stock on joint venture account data to joint venture account. When co-ventures account shows a credit balance, then we have to pay. That is co-ventures account data to cash and bank account. And when co-venture account shows the debit balance, that is the amount receivable from co-venture, that is cash or bank account data to co-ventures account. Cash or bank account data to co-ventures account. Okay, so these are the important general entries while recording joint venture accounts in the method of no separate method, no separate set of books for the joint venture, no separate set of books for the joint venture. So later I will provide all the general entries to you. Okay, so let us do one a small problem regarding to joint venture account. Okay, so here I am reading the problem, then after you have to prepare the general entries. So here Prama bought goods of value 15,000. Prama bought goods of value 15,000 and consigned them to Krishna on joint venture. Consigned them, so here goods purchased and forward to Krishna. What is here? Prama bought goods, how much? 15,000, and consigned them to Krishna on joint venture point of view. Joint venture point of view, goods are sent. So here, which means that is contributed cash. Here, cash contributed how much goods value of 15,000. Then you have to write joint venture account. Joint venture account data to cash account. Joint venture account data to cash account. So profits being divisible equally. Here profits divisible equally. On the same day, she paid carriage 900 and dropped bill on carriage for on Krishna for rupees 6,000 and discounted bill 5,880. Same day, what happened? Carriage expenses paid. On the same day, she paid carriage expenses. So tell me the expenditure, joint venture expenditure from journal entry. Joint venture account data to cash account. Joint venture account data to cash account. Joint venture account data to cash account. So here, being expenses incurred by the joint venture. Then after what happened? So Krishna 6,000. Here draw a bill on Krishna for rupees 6,000 and discounted the bill rupees 5,880. So here receive the bill. Whenever you receive the bill, just you have to write the general entry, that is bills receivable account data to bills receivable from whom? Krishna. Bills receivable from whom? Krishna. So the bill drawn on Krishna. The bill drawn on Krishna. So how much? 6,000 rupees. How much? 6,000 rupees. Then that bill is discounted. Whenever you discounted the bill, you have to write the general entry. That is cash account to debtor, cash account debtor, joint venture account to debtor, to cash account debtor, joint venture account debtor to bills receivable account. Bills receivable account. So here cash is how much? 5,880. Cash is how much? 5,880. Discount is how much? 120. The total bills receivable amount 6,000. So here bill draw a bill on Krishnan for rupees 6,000 and discounted the bill 5,880. Discounted the bill 5,880. So discounted amount, discount amount is 120. That should be transferred to joint venture account. So cash account to debtor, discount, which means joint venture account debtor to bills receivable. Okay. So on receipt of the goods, Krishnan paid carriage 300 and insurance 400. So here Krishnan paid, that is expenses paid by co-venture. Expenses paid by co-venture. So Krishnan paid carriage 300 and insurance 400. Total how much expenditure? 3 plus 4, 700. 700 expenditure paid. What is general entry? Joint venture account data to Krishnan account. Joint venture account data to Krishna account. So, being the expenses incurred by Krishna, being the expenses incurred by Krishna. Then the next thing is what? Paid the expenses incidents. Prama received an account sale showing that the goods had realized gross 25,500. So here being the account sales received from whom? Krishna. So here we received the amount account sale rupees is 25,500. 25,500 is the here co-venture. Who is the co-venture here? Krishna. Krishnan account at R. We received the account sales realized gross amount 25,500, that is Krishnan account data to joint venture account. So being the account sales received. So this is the information. Based on that, again we have to prepare the joint venture account and Krishnan account, joint venture account and Krishna account. Then we will do the journal entries regarding to Krishna in the books of Krishna. Here two types in the books of Prama and in the books of Krishna. There are two parties are there. Here we have to write in the books of Prama, in the books of Krishna. Okay, in the books of general entries in the books of Prama, general entries in the books of Prama. The first general entry is what? Prama, in the books of Prama. First you have to write Prama. So here Prama bought a goods of value 15,000 and consigned them to Krishna. So here goods and just you have to write. First one is joint venture account data to cash account or goods account, what it may be. This is the first general entry. Contributed joint venture account data to cash or goods account. Then next thing is expenses. For this purpose, she paid 900 rupees. She paid in the books of general entries in the books of Prama. Prama paid, so that Prama name is not mentioned. Instead of Prama, you have to use joint venture. So actually, your Prama bought the goods. What is general entry? Joint venture account. Here joint venture. Prama account data to goods account or cash account. But here in the books of Prama name is not mentioned. So that you have to write joint venture account data to cash account. The second thing is expenditure paid. Paid by Prama. In the books of Prama, no need to write the Prama account. Just instead of Prama, you have to write joint venture account data to cash account. First is provide the goods, capital contribution. The second thing is what? Cash here expenses paid. Expenses paid by Prama. Joint venture account data to cash account. Then third one is Krishnan. Here draw a bill on Krishnan. So we received the bill. Bills receivable. Please tell me anyone what is the general entry? Bills receivable. Bills receivable account data to received from whom? Krishna. Bill received from Krishna. Krishna. Bills received from Krishna. Okay. Then what is the general entry for discounting the bill? After receive the bill, then discounting. So cash accounted joint venture account data. Please mute. I request to all the students mute cash account data, joint venture account data to cash account data, joint venture account data to which account? Bills receivable account. So here cash is just only how much amount we receive? 5,880. But joint venture is 120. The remaining balance, that is 6,000. Total amount is 6,000. Out of 6,000, 5,880 is the cash account and joint venture is the discount. So total 6,000 rupees. Okay. Then on receipt of the goods, Krishnan paid carriage 300 and insurance 400. Here the payment made by Krishnan. In the books of Prama, you have to write the name Krishnan. So giant here expenditure incurred by Krishnan. If expenditure incurred by Prama, just you have to write joint venture account data to cash account. But here paid by other party, that is Krishna. So that you have to write joint venture account data to joint venture account data to Krishna account. Joint venture account data to Krishna account. That is the expenditure paid by Krishna. Then next thing is Brahma received a account sales showing that goods had realized gross 25,500. So here we received the cash from account sales, not a cash, the account sales 25,500 from Krishna. So that just you have to write Krishnan account debtor to joint venture account 25,500. Then after that you have to prepare the joint venture account. Then you decide the how much amount belongs to profit and how much amount belongs to distributed to each members. So here two members are there in this problem. Two members, two co-ventures. How many members? Two. Prama and other is Krishna. So if you prepare the joint venture account, looking like joint venture account, joint venture account. The first one is to cash capital contributed. So amount 15,000. That is a capital contributed. Then the cash, that is the expenditure. If any expenditure paid by the joint venture. Then discount amount. So your expenditure discount amount is 120. Then Krishnan expenditure. Then Krishnan expenditure 700. Then go to grade side. Then go to grade side. Just only sales. So sales how much? Krishnan 25,500. Krishnan 25,500. So 25,000. This is the sales. This is a capital contributor or goods sent to by whom? Brahma. And the second is expenditure. And third one is discount. That is a bills receivable amount. And fourth one is expenditure paid by Krishna. So the difference amount here 25,500, deduct all these aspects. Deduct all these aspects. The remaining amount is 4,390. 4,390 plus 4,390. So here equally distributed that amount 4,390, 4,390, 8,780. 8,780 is the difference amount. That amount should be equally distributed. That amount should be equally distributed. Okay. But regarding to in the books of Prama, we have to prepare Krishnan account. We have to prepare Krishnan account. So here, so the debit side you have to write just only sales. That is to joint venture 25,500. Just then go to credit side. First you write advance or bills receivable amount. That is pay bills receivable amount 6,000 and joint venture expenditure. By joint venture expenditure is 700. Then the profit and loss amount 4,390. This is the profit amount. After deducting the profit, the total amount should be sent to here Brahma. So how much amount is here profit? Remaining amount 14,014. Then 25,500. So this is the process. This is the procedure to prepare the joint venture accounts. In first method, the first method is no separate methods of books or methods, no set of separate method books. Here each co-ventures prepared their own books. We can simply say that here all the co-ventures are maintained the books. All co-ventures are maintained the books. Okay, but regarding to like a Krishnan point of view, if you are thinking a Krishnan point of view, here also he has to pay. In this method, in the books of Krishnan, here also we have to write the general entries in different way. Krishnan can prepare these books and Rama also can prepare books in own. Here, these are the no separate set of books are prepared. All the co-ventures can prepare the accounts. All co-ventures can prepare the accounts. So general entries in the books of Krishnan. The first general entry is what? Joint venture account data to Brahma. Joint venture account data to Brahma account. because here in the books of Krishnan we have to write Prama. But in the books of Prama, joint venture account are to what? Cash account or goods account. But here in the books of like a Krishnan, so we have to write the general entry, joint venture account are to Prama. Then Prama paid the expenditure. Here Prama paid expenditure. Then again write joint venture account to Prama account. Then here Krishnan accepted the bill. Whenever you accept the bill, that is a bills payable to Krishnan. So that write Prama account data to bills payable account. Prama account data to bills payable account. Then bill discounted. Bill discounted. So here discount amount should be taken. But joint venture account data to Prama account. Joint venture account data to Prama account. Then expenditure incurred by Krishnan. Just you have to write joint venture account data to cash account. Then account sales sent. So here, which means cash received. Cash being the account sales. Before the going that, how much amount we received cash account at R2 joint venture account. That is 25,500. 25,500. Then write the journal entry for profit and loss account. Joint venture account at R 8,780 is there. This 87,800 distributed equally. That is 4,390 and 4,390. 4,390, 4,390. And the portion being the cash paid to Prama, if any, the remaining portion is how much here? 14,410 rupees I have to pay. That should be shown in the books of Christian account. Prama account data to cash account. So this is a way to prepare the accounts, joint venture account and co-venture accounts. But in this method, there is no need to prepare the separate set of books accounts. If you, for example, if you prepare the accounts in the books of Prama, don't write the name Prama. If you want to prepare the records in the books of Krishnan, don't write to names in Krishna. Instead of Krishna, you have to use joint venture. Instead of Prama, you have to use joint venture. Very simple. So here first general entry is what? In this problem, first general entry is cash contributed. The second general entry is what? Expenditure incurred. Third general entry is what? Bills receivable. Fourth general entry is discount received, discounting the bill. And then after expenditure paid by co-ventures, another ventures, expenditure paid by another co-venture. Then next sales, according to sales. Then the difference amount should be transferred to profit and loss. Share the profit and loss account. Then the remaining amount should be received. These are the general procedure to prepare the various accounts under the method of no separate set books for joint venture. No separate sets for bank. No separate sets or books for maintained for joint venture means all the co-ventures are maintaining the books. All co-ventures are maintaining the books. So if you want to prepare in the books of Brahma, there is no need to write the Brahma in general entries. And in the books of Krishnan, there is no need to write the name of Krishna. Okay. So first general entry is what? Cash contributed. Second one is expenses. Third one is bill drawn, bills receivable, and discounting the bill, and another co-ventures expenses. Then sales, the difference amount should transfer to profit and loss account. The difference amount should transfer to profit and loss account. So this is a procedure to prepare the accounts and record the general entries in joint venture account. But in a consignment account, in the books of consignor, we have to prepare three accounts, as you know already. One is goods and on consignment, second one is consignee account, and third one is what? Consignment account, consignee account, goods and on consignment. But in the books of a consignee, we have to prepare consignor account. But here, under this joint venture account, no separate set of books or method. Just you have to prepare two accounts. One is joint venture account, and one more is another co-ventures account. Joint venture account, another account is what? Co-ventures account. Another account is co-ventures account. So this is the procedure to record the journal entries as well as a joint venture. So is there any doubts? Please ask me. I will clarify that. If anybody having any doubts, please ask me.